I mean, speaking of TLC, did you see the previews? I think I might have to start watching this. I'm Big and Fat show. Do you see the previews of the big fat 700-pound man who plays
video games
all the time
and just sits there without a shirt? Yeah,
his life looks amazing.
He just eats and plays video games. His dad brings home food.
Yeah, watch this guy. So Casey. Hey. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I was looking.
I know. It looks like him.
At Weasel's face in there, Travis. And he was sitting there with his beady little eyes, waiting. Like he was half laughing, just waiting for the first hey reference. The whole time. He was like, oh, Sam did it. He brought up 700-pound big fat life. Somebody's going to say it. Somebody's going to say, hey, I saw it in there.
It's like entrapment. This is it's not fair.
This guy just has
Travis, would you like some cookies?
Yeah, like that's all it is.
He has a fan in his room, an air conditioner, and it's like as much as it's a self-inflicted torture, you feel bad for him too. Like that's his whole life is just playing video games. Like God damn, it sucks.
So he's enormous.
Why?
But it's just like you don't get to go out and do anything. I know it's your own fault, but it still stinks.
I don't know, man. It seems kind of awesome. If I was like, look, I've brought myself to a place in life.
I don't think he's exercising much.
You don't think so?
No.
I thought he at least was doing some exercise.
Hey.
If you brought yourself to a place in life where you were like, this is what I do with my days. I get naked and I play video games and my dad washes me. I'd be like, you know what? This is for a lot of people. This is
horrible.
This is paradise.
It's a sad existence.
No girls. So? Yeah. Your whole life is this virtual thing.
He puts on the headset though, and he gets to curse at little kids.
Yeah, there's probably fun moments.
Right, have some snacks.
He'd trade it all in probably just to be able to walk to the park with a girl.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, How old is he?
I think
he's only in his 20s.
In his 20s.
I think you get to the point, though. I had a friend that was 500 pounds where he said we would go somewhere and he'd have like 2 Big Macs and 3 French fries. And I'd be like, what are you doing, man? Like, why are you doing that? And he'd be like, it's just like spitting in the ocean at this point.
But that's the attitude. And it's like, yeah, but you got to stop spitting in the ocean and eventually it will fucking get better.
Well, you look at it, I bet, and because I was thinking about this when DDP was in here and he was talking about that guy who's losing all that weight and how, he's lost 180 pounds in however long, but he's still 250 or however, whatever the numbers are. And you're going for these guys, like they put in a year, like if you're 700 pounds and you put in a year of work, and even, he'll lose a ton of weight up front, but still, you lose 150 pounds. You're still like knocking on death's door. So I'm sure that, they go, look, either I could work for years to get all this weight on and then still have to go in for surgeries to get rid of all this skin, or I could have this little pleasure in my life where I get to enjoy these 7 Big Macs. But like I have this little moment of joy where I'm just consuming. I'll kick myself for it later, but I have this little moment where I'm just consuming and I'm playing my video games, and that's short term.
But again, you just when you're at that point, you're probably just trying to achieve a normal feeling. Mm-hmm. So if you lose 150 pounds, it's not the same as eating, which feels good. People tell you look good, you lost some weight. You get addicted to that shit. That's one of the things that, again, I had a much different life, but one of the things that keeps weight off you is when people tell you, man, you lost some weight. And you actually feel like, oh, fuck, it's working. The first time you start hearing that from people, and then they're telling you that you look better, or, like if he lost 150 pounds, people will be like, you look like you dropped some weight. That gets addicting. So at least that keeps you going.
Look at Roland.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks great. And he's obviously working,
right?
And you could tell that he's got more confidence. And like Jim said, you keep it going.
It took him years, though.
Yeah.
It took him years.
Is he going to the gym?
I don't know if he's going to the gym, but he's definitely eating better.
Yeah, he was going to the gym.
Yeah, I would imagine he is. I mean, I think you got to do both to lose that kind of weight.
And this has been an extended thing because he's tried multiple times over the years.
It's fucking hard, man.
But
it's really
this
hard.
one, he is really stuck to it.
But you know what's not hard? Going to McDonald's, getting 4 Big Macs, and just
playing some video games,
just playing video games.
Yes.
Plus, you're going like, you know what? If I was skinny, I wouldn't be able to eat all these Big Macs. But since I'm a big fat guy, at least I should be able to take advantage of this.
Yeah, but it's like any other drug drip. Then it's not enough.
Course.
Then you got to do more. Then you got to have cookies with. It's a whole fucking thing.
I think Troy's lucky that he doesn't play video games because I could see him slip. into just eating Wendy's
Oh yeah.
all day.
Do you like
and then
fast
playing
food?
video games?
Isn't it great?
It's amazing.
Isn't fast food
Shitty
awesome?
food, yeah.
Isn't it? It's the best.
It really is. It does give you a quick jolt of like, oh man, this tastes good.
Yeah.
You feel like shit after,
Yeah.
but that's fine because in the moment it's awesome.
And I try to only do it once in a while.
What's
Plus,
a while?
You can feel like shit while you're sitting around playing video games.
That's true.
You don't have to
Video-
walk around feeling like shit.
right. What's once in a while for you right
know,
now?
it really depends. If I'm in an airport, I'll usually tend to
Right.
head
Celebrate.
to hit the shitty food.
Yeah.
But like when I'm here during the week, I won't do that.
Now, does it help you because you've paid to have cosmetic procedures done? Does it help you that you're like, I put all this money into my titties? I'm not
you
gonna.
don't phrase it like that to yourself, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not good with medical.
You're
terms, you know
paraphrasing.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
didn't have a
like-
jar that said titty money on your counter?
But you're like, I put all this money into getting that tit job.
Right.
Yeah.
Um.
Augmentation.
Right. The breast augmentation.
Cool sculpt.
Okay.
I'm not going to go mess that up because I put money into this. Do you think that way?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I try to hit the gym every day. I try to do yoga maybe 3-4 times a week. So that definitely helps keep the weight off. If I
Right.
didn't do that, I'd be pretty heavy.
Yeah. Well, let's
watch a little bit of
Let's
this guy.
watch. This is Casey. He weighs over 700 pounds, and he kind of talks to us about his life.
We'll just eat until I'm dead, probably.
He's naked on the
He's
bed.
just
A normal
naked.
day for me is wake up around 12, figure out something I'm going to eat immediately.
See, this is
TV
great.
video.
Hit pause for a sec. He sits down on his bed. He's naked. He puts a towel over his genitals. He hangs out with his dog. He plays video games.
There is a part of it though that like you feel bad for him, and there's another part that where he's hateable, where you're like you're sleeping till noon, you're making zero effort, like
He's 100% doing this himself. He's
you're making no effort.
I just realized that this isn't that my 600-pound life
Oh.
show.
No, he's 700 pounds.
Yeah, I know. Did you notice the name of the show? It's a spinoff.
Oh wait,
I'm even heavier than 600
oh my
pounds.
God, Family by the Ton.
Get it?
Family by the ton. Yeah.
Play on words.
Wait.
Right. Because you would think it's a lot of people in the family. But in reality, it's just a 2-person family that weighs a ton.
Wait, Family by the Ton. What's the expression?
Ton is how much he weighs.
No, I know that, but Family by the what? Is it supposed to be something else or no?
No,
No.
but
Oh,
you would
just
sit there
have
going
it.
like, ah,
It's just here's a great big fat family.
we got family by the ton. And you'd think maybe it's like a lot of people. But no, it's just a couple of us and we each weigh 1,000 pounds.
But literally, the naming is so my big fat wedding,
Yeah.
my 600-pound life,
I bet.
Family by the Ton.
Right.
Like everyone talks about fat shaming and being politically correct, and like, what? Because if you name it nicer, it's a nicer thing.
Well, you hear the music.
Big fat fucks could be the name of this show. Big fat fucks.
And by the way, all the outraged people, they'll turn on big fat fucks. Of course.
But I mean, that would be that's the brutal honesty of what the show is. Big
Right.
fat fucks. Hey, what are you gonna watch tonight? Train wrecks or big fat fucks? I don't know.
Right. That's like that movie, Sorry to Bother You, that the communist director was in here promoting. Remember him? Remember he was a communist and we got into an argument with him because he was a...
It was, yeah. I
The movie's great.
What's his black dude, right?
Yeah, Boots Riley.
Boots Riley. Yes.
The movie's amazing. I love that movie. I was watching it over the weekend, and part of it's like a commentary on society.
Yeah.
And the hottest show is I think it's called like Kick the Shit Out of Me. And they just have a contestant, and some guy just comes on and kicks the shit out of him. And like they're like, 35 million people watch this.
Yeah.
And it's just somebody getting the shit kicked out of him. And I'm going, yeah, I would watch that show.
Yeah.
It sounds,
I would too.
Actually sounds like a pretty good show.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to Casey.
Video games, bed. It's not a lot of activity. It's hot. It's hot in Georgia. And all my clothing is restricting and tight. So I just sit in there naked, free as can be, and no one bothers me. Door shut. We're good.
By the way,
I'm just
somebody should be bothering him. People should
Yeah.
be bothering him all the time.
Yeah, he's just naked, collapsed. He has his headset on with his mouthpiece,
He puts a headband on, though. You see
Yeah.
him put the athletic headband on?
so he doesn't sweat into his eyes.
Right. He puts his headband on. He puts his video game headset on with the microphone, and he's ready to win at something. My God, he may be bedridden, but he's going to win at something.
But this is what he says here is the next. I'm just safe.
The entire series is about this family.
I love that.
They're all fat.
I love
Are
that.
they?
They weigh more than 2,000 pounds.
Wow, that's why. What's the name of the show?
Big fat fucks. Big Family by the Ton.
Family by the ton. They weigh more than 2,000 pounds. How much is a ton?
God.
How much is a metric ton? 2,000 pounds. That's how much a ton is.
Is it 2,000?
2,000. So, of course they weigh more than 2,000 pounds. It's family by the ton.
All right, what's he say about being safe?
Let's see.
Safe. And video games are where I escape.
Should escape in Planet Fitness.
He's got it. Oh, God. He's got that one guy that's going to kill me. Oh, no. He's weak. But I'm weak. I'm weak. Oh! I'm going to die. He's down. All right. I got to go in the kitchen and get stuff.
What do you think?
Oh, my God. He's just collapsing, leaning forward on his own gut almost.
Yeah, he's got his legs like spread out.
He gets up naked, by the way.
Well, of course he does. He gets up naked. He's not ashamed of his body. He's got a beautiful body. I love that he says, too. He said,
His room's a little messier than I'd like.
You know that there's shame when he goes, I got to go into the kitchen and get stuff. He doesn't want to mention. He's like, I got to go into the kitchen and get some Funyuns and Twinkies.
He can still walk, though. He's not going to be able to for much longer.
No.
But he can still get around in his house.
Look at him. Look at him pull that sheet up. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's his stomach.
Let me see him get up naked.
Accepted in all those virtual reality worlds and the gaming world I'm in. No one sees me.
Yeah, there you go.
No one sees me.
God.
I'm amazed he can walk. Where,
That
like
is
being
my-
this big, he can still walk around.
I'll tell you this. He must have some, under all that chub and fat, he's probably got some pretty strong calves. That's a lot of weight for the legs to be holding up.
Yeah.
I wish my legs could maintain 700 pounds.
Terrible pictures on the wall, like cartoon pictures.
Well, of course, those are his video games. It looks like a Halo poster.
I'm his again. He doesn't fold his clothes as nicely as he should.
He doesn't wear them too often.
No.
He's fine. Just sits on top of his sheets.
Does he walk naked into the kitchen?
You think he's got crack sweat on his sheets?
I mean,
Because he's sitting naked with his butt on his sheets.
on a towel on the sheets or whatever that is. The top. Let me see him walk naked. Does he walk naked
A
into the
world
kitchen?
that I can be.
He does. He
the
does.
Casey I want to be.
Because his gut
But
hangs
not be judged.
in front of his
on my-
fuck.
Wait.
You should be judged on your weight if you're
I
700
never would have
pounds.
thought at 34 I'd be living with my father.
He did.
And
hit pause for a
I'd
sec.
be-
He's living with his dad. He's walking naked into the kitchen, and he weighs 700 pounds. If there was ever a reason to judge somebody, like, can't you look at somebody who's 700 pounds and walks around their dad's house naked and go, clearly, I have something to judge you on.
You're
Clearly,
making zero effort.
Yeah, your work ethic is not where it should be.
And people aren't judging your fat. They're judging the fact that you're doing nothing about it or you're not trying.
Well, you've said it many times. Fat people at the gym don't get teased.
No, I've seen big fat people at the gym. Nobody looks at them like, oh, asshole. Everyone, if you're this guy's size and you're walking 1 mile an hour on the treadmill, people are like, hey, good for you.
If I see a fat guy at the gym, I'm going, what excuse do I have?
Yeah, no one minds
what I
a fat
mean?
guy in the gym. Even though you don't look as good as the other people, everyone knows why you're there. Everyone's like, good, that's what you should be doing.
Right.
Eat. Have no job.
I won't
Have
even
no
let
real
myself think shitty things about fat people in the gym because I'm a cunt and I'm a judgmental prick.
True.
And I've caught myself thinking shitty things and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah,
But
totally.
even to my, you don't voice them to anybody, but you're just like, it doesn't even feel good to think.
Yeah.
Guy's
Right.
here trying, the woman, she's here trying, doing something, the same thing you're doing.
Because you know you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like the thought comes into your head and you're like, you know what?
Don't be a
No.
dick.
No.
Guy's here. He's doing fucking lat pull downs.
Right.
Good for him.
Right. Let's rewind a little bit because you know who's not in the gym?
Casey.
Young Casey. Yes. 20, what did he say he was?
He's 20, 32, or 34.
34.
Naked. Good head of hair on him. This son of a bitch.
I'll tell you. I'd love to have that hairline. I
Yeah,
don't know
he's
if
got
I
a good
would,
hairline.
I don't know if I would trade places with him,
No.
but at least from the eyebrows up, I would.
Yeah.
But not be judged on my weight. I never would have thought at 34 I'd be living with my father and I'd have no job, have no real money, and just be playing video games all day and eating.
Well, is he bringing anything healthy in there? He's got.
Let's see. Hit pause. We'll check.
He's got some.
Sometimes they put healthy drinks in those styrofoam cups.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, with the red straws. Yeah. It might not be soda or a milkshake.
Let's see what he's carrying, Troy.
He's got ketchup.
Oh, yeah, the
always been a
montage when he was a boy.
I don't know what that is.
Can't see.
That looks like salt. It looks like a big thing of salt, maybe.
Yeah, condiments.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he wants to spice up whatever he's got.
I've always been a big kid. Out of high school, I was probably 300 something pounds. But then I got out of school, got a couple of jobs at a couple of restaurants. I ate at them.
Oh boy.
I was probably around 500 pounds then. And
I love
it
that.
was just getting.
I
He goes-
ate at them.
He goes like, well, you know, you work at a restaurant, you eat at the restaurants, You're going to become 500 pounds. Seldom do I see a 500-pound man working at a restaurant.
I would take that guy's advice. He'd be a great waiter. Half your order's gone.
Yeah. Have you tried the chicken? Yeah. Yeah,
I have.
yeah, I've tried the chicken.
Bones and all. I eat them alive.
Yeah, if anything, you would think a waiter's walking around all day. He should be burning cows.
Yeah.
But it would appear that he's replacing just about all of them.
Yeah.
Just about all of them.
Getting too difficult to work, so I quit my job. My mom said, to live in this house, you have to have a job. So she kicked me out, and the only place I had left to go was my father's. So I went there. Basically, his one thing that made me happy was food. So we just ate like kings, but like in the worst way.
Father's bringing home shitty food.
Oh my God! You see those big things of soda he was bringing home?
Of course.
I mean, soda's
fucking idiots.
Soda's the greatest food in the world, but you can't drink very much of it.
No, have a little
bit, moderation.
Yes.
Otherwise, you get titties.
Moderation's hard.
So hard because you know why?
For me, it's not food. If you told me, hey, only jerk off this much, I'm like, oh, it's tough.
Right, because jerking off feels good, right?
Oh.
You know what tastes good?
The results.
Yeah. Yeah. Soda's the best. It's so satisfying. You know, isn't it great, Troy?
Especially with fast food. Like you can't wash it down with anything else.
Fountain soda?
Yeah, especially like a McDonald's.
Oh my God.
Soda.
And you convince yourself too, if I'm going to get something unhealthy at McDonald's,
let's just
what am I going to get, a water?
Yeah,
like I'm already
in the ocean.
Exactly. I'm already there.
Yeah.
Pizzas, chicken, Japanese food, takeout. In Georgia? Are you eating sushi in Georgia, you idiot?
Wow, you look. He's eating them right out of the fucking pond. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he's got a net and a fork.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
Japanese food takeout. I mean, me and my dad would get hibachi delivered, sushi by
the way,
barrel.
who gets hibachi delivered?
No one.
The only reason to go, I've told you how much my dad hates these hibachi restaurants.
Can they make your clothes stink?
The only reason to go to to get hibachi is to watch the stupid onion volcano. Who skips the presentation and just is like, you know what? Just give me the grub. Just give me the food.
I'm so sick of those fucking places. The metal fucking sound of the clanking, scraping metal.
Why can't you just have fun?
No, it's not fun. You're
Yes,
fucking
it is.
It's all smoke and your fucking clothes stink.
That's what my dad says. He hates them.
Good for your dad.
Clothes stink if you go into Starbucks. Big deal.
Yeah, I know, but it's like you don't sit there. Fucking dumb skillet sound.
Ready for the fire! Ready for the fire!
Yeah, it's a good time.
Oh yeah, look, the smoke.
Just wear clothes you don't like.
Yeah, fuck you.
Or no clothes.
What about when he gets when he gets this guy goes, I'll go to hibachi restaurants naked, but at least my clothes don't
They
smell.
can't tell if he's naked.
No, of course not. What about when they're throwing asparagus pieces in your mouth? Oh, catch!
No, I don't do that. Stop doing that.
Yeah,
Put it on
my-
a plate, you fuck.
It'll be somebody's birthday, and we'll be like, oh, we should go get hibachi. And my dad will be like, the food sucks.
He's right.
And it's the same cornball show that they've been doing for 20 years.
You know what'd be great at a hibachi? If it was somebody's birthday and you're followed by screaming and you realize someone was pushing that birthday boy's face onto the grill. That would make me happy.
This food is
Dumb
a little
face.
lackluster.
It fucking sucks.
That's what I mean. It's literally just
not good.
It's just grilled food. Like
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not like, oh my God.
You just put some oil on the grill and do it. You can do it at home.
Look, Jim's cooking.
The sounds of the fucking. Oh, fuck you.
Whoa!
People are like, oh my God, he's so fast.
And then you go, oh, it's somebody's birthday, and you go, of course it is. Why else would anybody come here? And they come in and they go,
Fucking hate those places. Jonathan loves them, like Korean barbecue. Because he lives in Koreatown. He's a great place in Koreatown. He's always asked me if I want to go to Korean barbecue. He asked me if I want to go to Korean barbecue.
Jim, would you want to go to this?
Fuck you.
Korean barbecue is good though. I think you're missing out on that.
Tired of
that
it.
one.
The same thing. The clothes, the smoke. They bring you food. You cook it.
Yeah. Well,
That's
Fuck
dumb.
needs that shit.
That's dumb. I like ordering food, and then there's mysteries, and then cooked food comes.
Prepare
to
it.
me.
Yes. Tell me. Give me this.
But I've never in my life heard of somebody being so fat that they order hibachi food
No,
to
I haven't
go.
either.
It's delivery hibachi. They come to your house and they use that fun pissing water guy. You know, like they pull the pants down and it shoots water so they can clean their.
Oh yeah.
They come to your house and do that. Oh, little mouth. Leave me alone.
Sushi by the barrel. All right. What else does this charmer order?
I mean, just anything you wanted to eat, we were getting.
That's good.
There's another clip.
Delightful dad.
Yeah.
I want to see the other clips. I didn't see it.
Yeah. This is, see, the other clip, some people have questions. Like, that clip would answer your questions about what does he eat? How did he get so fat?
Who's the codependent slob that keeps bringing him, who's murdering him?
Codependent
You're literally
slob.
slowly murdering your son.
100%. You might as well be just dropping heroin and needles off to his
Exactly. The mother in Sixth Sense was a better mom.
She certainly fed her better.
She sure did.
But here we find out, like, because you're going, okay, we know his hobbies. We know how he spends his day. We know how he got this fat. How does he, the day-to-day chores, washing, for example, how would that happen to a man who weighs 700 pounds? Would you want to know, Jim? How does he
Fiction had a scene that would tell me how he was washed with a fucking hose.
How does he keep clean?
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, the dad is filling a fucking giant metal tub out in the yard with the fucking... Is that the front yard? Or the backyard with warm water?
There's a giant aluminum tub on the patio in the what appears to be either the front or the backyard, right next to the good old Stars and Stripes.
Yep.
The US of A.
Yeah, I'll just wait until you get back out.
Oh, look what's in his hand there, Jim. When you get in the shower,
Scrub brush.
and dish soap. Do you wash yourself with dish soap in the shower?
I mean, what a fucking horrible existence.
Sometimes it's the only way to get grease out.
That's true.
That is true.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Oh, he just dumps it in the water.
Well, of course.
So I bathe outside this trough.
Oh, by the way, hit pause. Hit pause and scroll back just slightly, Troy. I want to see.
Camel toe.
Look at that camera angle. You mean to tell me that TLC is doing anything but exploiting people?
Yeah.
They decided to position the camera way down low on an angle as he is sitting diagonally in a chair, and he's just got the fupa of all fupas. It's just stomach. Like, you would probably have to dig for days before you found a dick in that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I think that's what he explains.
That he can't find his dick?
The backside.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, look at that camera angle. Is it not like...
How does he wipe his ass? How do you?
Gets a flight attendant to do it.
Oh, boy.
I read that
Is that
story.
great service? I love that guy. Deeper.
Troy, you think that he explains that here?
Yeah.
Okay.
This trough currently because I cannot physically bathe in a sit-down bathtub or a stand-up shower area.
Wait a minute. He's naked in the house, but he leaves his shorts on in the tub?
Well, he wants to be... He's modest.
The fuck you doing? There's a birdhouse.
Yeah, I mean, what he is. They're not even... It's not even a bathing suit. It looks like it's athletic shorts.
You put your fucking... Be naked in the tub.
One time...
He probably is normally.
Yeah.
What do you think he was bashful now? He's just
I don't
playing
know.
video games, walking around the kitchen
Maybe
naked.
it's because he's outside.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know that, but...
Maybe it is the front yard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just don't want to.
He doesn't want the traffic to come by and see his... Well, they wouldn't see his dick anyway, but...
Is that front or backyard?
Who knows?
I'm going to assume it's the front because
Because they should do it at night. Doing this fucking noon?
Right. It's horrifying for the
By
neighbors.
the way, before I forget, I was on a date the other night.
Yeah, right.
And I sharted.
No. All right. Let me give that the old right ski, and we will get back
There's
to that.
not much to tell.
No, there is.
Oh, Jim, come on.
That doesn't mean you have to prove to us that you can do it. Let's go back to Casey.
Slippery. Because I'm a bigger guy with like full,
Bigger guy.
Bigger guy?
The biggest guy.
Then what, the moon?
A bigger guy indeed. Because I'm a bigger guy, I actually end up orbiting the Earth more often than not.
and I have to move around like almost like a pig in a way and wallow and roll over to get like the back of my leg. I have to lift up literal like pieces of skin. It's just a super difficult process. There's 2 times when I've been
Could his dad stop sitting there watching him like he's a TV show? Jesus Christ. What's the name of the show the dad's watching? Might come as a disaster.
The dad is just sitting there staring at him.
Well, it is the creepiest shot. This poor bastard's just trying to wash himself, and the dad, who is partially responsible for this mess,
Yeah, a big part of
is
it.
just watching.
Well, he may be as big as 3 houses, but he came from my balls, so I take care of him.
I take good care of him. I just watch him.
Son, if you bathe in that bucket, in that trough that I put out for you, then we can enjoy this bucket of sushi.
How about you fucking do this? I'm going to bet they normally do it at night.
But they need the good lighting.
The good lighting.
We're in the magic hour. Let's go wash you in that big metal tin.
Yeah, they didn't want to do it. They have to do. That's a giant tin.
Well, he's a big man.
Yeah, big guy.
Yeah, he's huge. He's the size of several people.
Well, there's a reason. He gives the reason here.
What is this used for, by the way?
Just
Washing
bathing
big
his son.
fat idiots.
Bathing his son.
But when you buy something like that, what's the normal?
Oh, I don't know.
I would imagine it's either for putting some kind of chemicals in, or maybe it's for use on a farm.
Waste disposal,
which I guess is what they're doing here too.
Shower, and I couldn't get up.
Oh,
I sat in there for like 9 hours. Just couldn't get up.
Oh, boy.
I can't ask my daddy.
Pause.
And I can't ask my dad to get me up. Why?
Scroll back a little bit. He just said he was stuck in the shower for 9 hours. Who gets stuck? 9 hours?
Long time.
That's like a hostage situation.
Yeah.
I think any longer than that, and you can report a missing persons report.
Look at the father. He kind of looks like Michael Shannon, just staring at him.
He does. Yeah, I called the police and I said my son was missing. Turns out he was just stuck in a bathroom
For 9 hours.
for 9 hours, just sitting in the shower quietly because he didn't want to ask for help.
Yes, I didn't notice because I was somewhere else behaving negligently.
Yeah. You see, I take terrible care of my son.
Times when I've been kind of stuck in the shower, and I couldn't get up. I sat in there for like 9 hours. Just couldn't get up. And I can't ask my dad to get me up. And I was like, Dad, I'm afraid to get back in there again. He's like, well, I got this thing I can buy.
Oh, perfect. Hey, pause for a second. What'd you do today, Casey? Like, what'd you do with your day? Well, I woke up, grabbed breakfast, I went to take a shower, got stuck there for 9 hours, and that really took up the majority of my day. By then, it was 9 o'clock at night.
How did he get up?
I guess somebody found him. But he woke up, he had breakfast, he went in to take a shower, he got stuck, he went to bed.
Ate some more.
That's the day. I got out in time for dinner, and then I went to bed.
This screen cap doesn't look
No.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's not the most flattering thing. No,
I just mean the whole
Casey.
situation.
What's that?
I just mean the whole situation as to what could be happening right
You
now.
mean it looks like a screen grab? You just put a Brazzers logo in the corner there.
Yeah, exactly. The piss tub. Looks like the dad's about to. Because we're from the behind angle on the dad, and the guy's in the tub looking at him, and it looks like the dad's about to. He's got the arm motion like he's about to take a leak in the tub.
Maybe that's the condition. Maybe that's what gets the dad off.
That's how it keeps it warm.
Yeah. Well, every so often, he takes so long to bathe that the water it cools off. So I like to piss in a tub, warm it up for him.
that does look like what he's about to do.
It does. Oh, good.
He gets old, and I get tired of it, and he should be more active, but he's not. He's not.
Oh,
He's just there. He's just there, and I wait on him hand and foot, and I shouldn't do it, but I do.
Then don't do it.
I love him to death. He's my son, and I feel obligated to wait on him. I shouldn't feel that way. I wished I didn't. I shouldn't, but I do.
you scrub it in that head and shoulders as he sits in the tub. It's a lot of work. And then this is when you know you're fat. When your spare cup that you're using to wash your hair is like a supersized Burger King cup. Yeah. That's that cup. It's got a big Burger King logo on the side of it. This is literally, you should be looking at your shampoo, your hair cup, and go, this is why I'm in this mess.
And he's going to stand up, though, in sudsy water and guarantees he can't get all the soap off him.
No, of course not. And by the way, he can't even get the soap into all the nooks and crannies. He's got more nooks and crannies than a Thomas's English muffin.
Yes,
It's impossible to get in there.
It really is.
And you have no idea how bad that stinks.
The
I'm
nooks
sure
and crannies?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the 500-pound guy that I used to be friends with, I used to go on tour with him, and he would stink up the entire van.
Didn't it get like black cakey stuff under the rolls?
I wouldn't look under the rolls.
You would not?
I would not, but
It's like a mushroom cluster.
Ugh.
I mean, it's just an odor you can't believe.
Because he couldn't get in all the way.
Right.
When I was like a kid, I got arrested when I was a young teenager, just because I was with people who were getting high, and it was just like you do community service, and I had to do it in a senior citizens home. So there was one woman who walked down the hall. She fucking smelled so bad. She would literally walk down the hall, and after she was gone, it was like smoke in the room. Her stench hung. It's an unwashed. I'd never smelled it on a person before, and that's what it's like. It's a thick, it's an unwashed, just a dirty smell that stays.
Now, do people get used to that, or do you like your sinuses get so bad when you're so fat? Because you always like fat guys always have trouble breathing. Like, do you not smell stuff as well anymore? You just get used to it, or both? Both.
I think you get used to it. It's like when you live here in New York City in the summer, and people go down in the subway that aren't from here, and they're like, "God, it stinks like shit down here." You're like, "Oh, I don't even."
Or when you step into this studio and somebody walks in, you're like, it stinks in here. And you're like, I guess.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Well, it's what we live in. The Jim Norton stink.
That's right.
You're welcome.
He keeps pooting.
Yes, I do. Get nervous.
I know you do. It's scary doing a radio show, huh?
I was listening.
Me and my dad's relationship is it's kind of touch and go. Like sometimes we'll have great moments together, and then recently in these past like years, there's a lot of like negativity and anger and frustration. But now I'm at a size to where I need him to help me do things that just no parent wants to be doing when you're in your 30s or whatever.
Just pour it on my head. On your head?
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh,
Check it out. Make sure.
it's warm enough.
Yeah, just pour it on my head.
All right.
He's got a pot of hot water.
Back. Yeah. I need his help a little bit to clean myself. Wiping just my ass. I can't reach everything on my back, and I can't reach everything below me. So, it's whatever.
Oh, he has to wash his taint too. Below me, he has to wash his.
I wonder if his dad has to hold his dick when he pisses, or does he just sit on there? How does he piss?
How does he find it?
He has to have his dad wipe him.
He's pissing. He's pissing and shitting in that tub.
How the fuck do you ask someone to wipe? I guess you have to.
Yeah, what does he shit in? There's no way he's sitting on a toilet. He'd break the thing.
Yeah.
And lining up the hole?
Forget about it. Plus, the hole grows with you, doesn't it?
No.
It doesn't?
I imagine.
So he just got a big ass crack and then a tiny little anus?
I imagine so, yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
Yeah.
But the butt cheeks grow, so there's shit that doesn't have clearance. So
Right.
it has to go through the cheeks.
Right. Oof.
I imagine that there's mishaps.
Yeah, because if you got that whole big crack and just a tiny little anus, then you could easily be in a position where you think you got your ass over the toilet, but realistically, the anus itself is just on the floor, over the floor.
It's over the side. Yeah.
I shit on the floor again.
Unless you learn to spread your cheeks to have a direct blast to the hole.
But
You
even
line
then,
it
you
up
could be
or-
too high or too low.
No, you probably look like you are. If I'm staring at the fucking door at this angle, my asshole is
yeah.
above the toilet. So you line up where you fucking land a plane.
Right. Right.
That's a fucking shot. Is the thing of this show he's going to try to lose weight? Is he going to do anything about his weight?
I like what I like about these shows is they don't do that. Like Celebrity Fit Club, they would take big fat people, and even though they would, make fun of poor Ralphie May swimming in the pool and everything, they would actually make the goal to be weight loss. I think on a lot of these TLC shows, they're just like, wouldn't it be interesting to show a big fat person for a while? Let's look at how big fat people live. And that's it.
There's 3 episodes of this. I'm watching them all tonight.
So you're putting this before 90 Day Fiancé in your terrible television queue.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm invested in this guy now. I feel like there's so much going on with 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know any of these players. There's so many different couples. This guy, this is one
Yeah,
fat
but you start
guy.
from the beginning.
No,
Yeah,
but I
Travis,
will.
you got to deal with a ton of characters here. You see what I did there? There's only 3 of them.
Yeah.
Casey admits that his family likes to bond over food.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Fucking bond. They're soldered at this point. Jesus.
It looks like, Travis, it is not just the Casey family.
No, another family.
There are other families on Family by the
No, I know,
Ton.
but I think they did a season of those guys, and now this is the Kings. See, Casey King.
Oh, I see. They are. They're the kings. The kings of fat people.
Before he gained all the weight, he lived with his mom.
That's great.
However, his mother kicked him out because he wasn't working and played video games all day.
Well,
Yeah, he is lazy though. He's not doing shit. So it's like it's hard to feel bad for a guy who literally is doing nothing to change.
I'd like to know what his PSN name is because I'd like to see if he's accumulating trophies and points and stuff like that. Because maybe he's really good at video games. But even that, like, if all you're doing is sitting around playing video games all the time, become a competitive gamer. Make some money doing that.
Or the father should say, you have to begin earning somehow from home, and you have to. I'm not buying you that food. You want some grilled chicken? Fine. If not, eat a pillow.
His father's totally the enabler.
Of
When he
course.
moved in with his dad, his father did not eat healthy and always dined on fast food. He would get him any food he wanted.
Good.
This led to his extreme weight gain.
It always gets me so frustrated when people have like these hobbies or whatever that they spend all their time doing and put other stuff in their life on the side. Like in this guy's case, everything. And they don't. It's so easy in this day and age to turn it into something where you can earn, something where you can make a living. You're telling me, as big as Twitch is right now, as big as gamers are on Twitch, you wouldn't tune in to see fat naked guy plays Halo?
Maybe he's not good.
Who cares? It's even better. I don't even care about these video games. I would watch a big fat naked guy play video games, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. You know, TLC doesn't even need to do this whole show. He could earn money. Instead of his dad buying him, you know, a boat of sushi, get him a little webcam, set up a Twitch account, and play your stupid video games on camera.
Yeah, the dad is an enabling fool.
Yeah, make some money. You know?
Fuck. So they don't try to lose weight. He just lives.
No, I guess the premise of the show is that he and his two cousins, who one of them appears to be in that photo in the middle.
Oh, the hot chick right there?
Yeah,
I thought that was his mom.
No. His mom's the size of a person.
Oh.
They make a pact to lose weight together.
Oh, great. Perfect. I'd love to see by the end of the show.
I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sure they are. Just, dude, don't even worry about it. Get one W in your life. Start a Twitch channel. Big fat guy plays video games. I'm going to tune in. I don't care if you're good. I don't care if you're bad. I don't care what game you're playing.
Maybe he does.
I feel like I would have heard about it.
He was
by
playing
now.
Fortnite.
I would watch a big fat guy play Fortnite.
That'd be great if he was terrible and just like was always like number 100.
I'm trying to build. Damn it. I'm lost again. Hang on. I need to go to the kitchen and get some stuff.
They didn't show what he was eating though.
No, they just showed the condiments.
Condiments, salt,
ketchup, and
a more yummy treat to
and a big yummy drink. You need a little flavor in your drink.
Do you think I wanted to have an RX bar last night instead of ice cream? No.
Ooh, no, but
I
you
didn't.
didn't.
I like them.
But you don't really. I mean, you
I
like
think
them.
for what they are, for healthy bars, they're actually really good.
But is it as good as a Snickers?
No.
No.
Nothing is.
No. That's when people are like, these are vegan cookies, and you can't even tell the difference.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, of course you can. Of course you absolutely can. Otherwise, if you really couldn't tell the difference, they would just make vegan cookies. Because what would be the benefit of having less healthy cookies that taste the same? They don't taste the same. You can get stuff that's better than other stuff, but healthy stuff doesn't taste the same.
No, it's not as good.
Mm-mm.
You
But
just got to make a choice.
it doesn't make you fat fucking kill you.
Right.
Right.